Narcissists are like detectives when it comes to you, and they grill you with question after question, and they depend on you to truthfully answer those questions. Whatever you tell them will eventually be used against you. If you grow up in a toxic environment with toxic parents or toxic family, you are not taught that you have the option to not answer questions or to omit the truth or lie in order to protect yourself. So one of the best things you can do to protect yourself is to actually lie. Nobody deserves to know every minuscule detail of your life and your thoughts on a on-demand basis. And you want to withhold the truth as much as you can to protect yourself, especially when you first meet someone. You're not automatically supposed to trust people. Withholding your personal, private information that's no one else's business is a healthy boundary. So if you have narcissistic people in your life that you can't get away from, I personally recommend never telling them your future plans, never even telling them your weekend plans. Don't tell them if you're sick. If you're sick, tell them you're tired. If you're tired, tell them you're sick. Don't ever tell them the actual truth. So I have narcissists in my life that if they know any future plans that I have, they like to harass me about those plans. They like to frequently call. They'll try to insert themselves on the plans. They'll make suggestions about my plans that I should change my plans, or they'll question, whether or not I can afford those plans. They'll just attempt to ruin the plans. So I've learned that it's actually better just not to tell them anything. And also, if you're in a work situation where you've had toxic workplaces, you'll notice on applications that you complete that there will be an indication to indicate whether or not you have been fired from any jobs in the past. You don't have to actually admit that you've ever been fired from a job. You can indicate that you have not been fired from a job just to protect yourself, because a lot of us have been terminated unfairly from jobs, and your former employer, they cannot, from what I understand, tell any people that call for references, they cannot tell that you've been terminated. So the only way an employer can find out you've been terminated in the past and use it against you is if you just freely admit that you have been terminated. So you can save yourself in a lot of situations by choosing to remain silent on certain things, or omitting certain details about certain things, or just flat out lying about certain things. You can protect yourself because these people are out there and they're depending on your good nature to reveal personal details about yourself. And trust me, they're not revealing personal details about themselves to you. They're not truthfully representing themselves. So you're not obligated to truthfully represent yourself if it means that it could put you in harm's way. So be more mindful and don't be afraid to restrict access to your personal life. That is a privilege that people need to earn.